the following day we are at the hotel, as you can see, and we are off to an evening at the desert. But before that, I really wanted to show you guys what I got at Miu Miu when we went to the Dubai Mall. So I got two things. The first thing that I got is this beautiful t-shirt. I wanted a short sleeve t-shirt, but because it's the winter season for them, and because it's the winter collection anyway, they didn't have any short sleeved ones, but I got this one. I tried a few. The only short sleeved one that they had was a stripy one. It was blue and yellow. The colors weren't great for me, and because it's something that's quite pricey, I didn't want something that's going to be just trendy for now. I wanted something that I can keep, you know, for a very long time, that's quite neutral, so that I can wear it with so many things as well. So this is the long sleeve t-shirt that I got. It's white. It looks simple, but when you put it on, the fit is amazing. It's quite oversized, and I really liked the color. Here it goes a bit higher up, and I found that quite flattering as well. So I love the fact that you can wear this either, you know, in a very casual way or in a smarter way with either jeans or a nice blazer, or the other way around. It can even make a smart outfit a bit more casual. And the big logo, I really liked it as well. I tried another one, a long sleeved one that was grey, and the logo was on the side and in black, but grey didn't really match with my skin tone, and I found the white much brighter. So that's the first thing that I got. The second thing that I got is a pair of sunglasses. Now, I've noticed that here it's quite trendy to wear sunglasses that are quite gold, you know, quite metallic, thin and metallic at the same time. It's something that I've seen a lot of women wear here, and it's not something that you see quite often in France, for example, because I feel like in France women wear much more, you know, classic pieces, and, you know, for example, big black frames, a bit more like the Chanel style, if you know what I mean. Mysterious and classic. Where here, it's a bit more out there, and that's what I like as well. I find it quite fun. So when you buy Miu Miu sunglasses or even reading glasses, you get this big box, and inside you have this cute velvety pouch with the logo. And what's great is that it's doubled, so it's quite thick on the inside, so it really protects the sunglasses. And sometimes, you know, you don't want to have a big box in your handbag, so it's always handy to have this. In here you have, I'm not sure what this is, maybe it's a warranty, I'm not too sure. And you always get a little cloth. And then obviously you get the velvet box like this. And here are the glasses. They are very different. I tried so many different shapes. They have more classical ones, you know, that are quite round or oval or even rectangular, but these, I found them so different, and it really matches with the Dubai vibe, I feel like. And I wanted something a bit different because it's not something that I have. And I like the fact that they are quite, they are dark, but they're not black. So you could even technically maybe wear them indoors as well. Love them. In a different style, but they remind me of the Bottega Veneta ones that I have that are quite big actually. Hold on, let me get them. They have more of like an aviator shape. So here are the ones that I have, which are quite big and out there as well, now that I think about it, but I love these too. Different style, but these are a bit more minimalist in a way, minimalistic. Thinner, but quite gold, and the shape is very different, and I love it. So that's what I got from Miu Miu. And then, as I told you, Isaac got me this amazing pen. It was such a cute surprise, and a gorgeous surprise, not just cute. So this is the brand Montblanc. I didn't know, I thought it was a French brand, but actually it's a German brand. If you ever think of gifting someone a beautiful classic pen that would be chic, you can go for Montblanc for sure. And they have different styles, but this is the one that I picked. You can either get this in gold like this or in silver. This particular model is called Meister, sorry, I don't speak German. I chose Spanish at school, but it's called Meister Stuck. It's the Meister Stuck model, and it's beautiful. It's their classical range. They have pens that are much more, you know, out there or with different shapes or different details, but this is the classic one, and that's what I love the most. Years ago, my parents gifted Isaac the silver version, and you can get your initials on them. So I don't know if you can see, but it's engraved SH, which are my initials. And I picked something that's quite different, and as the salesperson explained to me, this is not something that, you know, a lot of people choose, because usually people go for the thinner finish in terms of writing, because you can really pick and choose everything from the shape of the pen to the color, to the size as well, and the writing style that you want. So I went for a felt tip. I can't remember the exact technical words, they all have different names, but mine is a very thick felt tip. It's the thickest one that they have. It writes in very big characters. Like you can't write, you know, on like a tiny piece of paper and stuff. You have to really have a big handwriting, which is what I have. And you get, so the cap has the logo here and it's beautiful. And you know, having that in your handbag, I picked this pouch. They have many different colors and different finishes of the leather, but I went for the yellow one. Although it goes a bit towards the orangey side of yellows, but I love it so much. They have it in black, in green, in red, and different finishes. I went for more of the grainier type of leather, but they have a very smooth leather as well if you want. And this for men, women, you know, no matter the age, beautiful. Obviously they also do watches. They do beautiful like cases, you know, for example, if you want to buy someone a laptop case, a backpack, or something to travel with. But yeah, I'm so happy I had that. So this is always with me now. I even already started to write, you know, my goals for the new year and the next few months to come, and things that I want to change, and journaling. Of course, I've been journaling since with this pen, and it's so special. Like to me, it's not just a beautiful pen, it's the time that we shared together, Isaac and I, and the fact that he gifted this to me, and you know, the fact that it has my initials and stuff. So it's great. So now we need to pack everything up, or I need to pack everything up. We are, like I said, off to the desert, so that's going to be great. The car is picking us up at 2:45. It's a 1 hour drive, I think. We're gonna do like all different activities there, and then there's gonna be like a tent. I think you can see, like you can ride camels, but I'm not feeling that. I just want to go there, enjoy the scenery, the landscapes, and have beautiful traditional food and have an amazing time with my husband, basically. We are in the desert. There's a falcon show that's going to start now, and then afterwards we're going to go for dinner. But oh my god, it's been such an amazing ride through the desert. We had a stopover just to take some pictures. We finished the falcon show, and now we've just arrived at the camp. I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you like a tour. Here is the entrance. I'm going to do my best not to film anybody, so sometimes if I zoom out or if I film a bit more lower, it's because I don't want to film people. But basically when you come in, so you get this gorgeous bahur smell, which is their incense, and then they welcome you with rose water, which smells absolutely amazing. So they put that on your hand so that you can rinse your hands. And here, now it's gone, but there was a coffee station where they serve you Arab coffee with a date. What else? Ooh, here we have different spices. Oh, I didn't see that. So here you have all the different spices that they probably use on a daily basis, or they used to use. Basically here they want to show us how Emirati used to live. I'm not sure if it's the same thing as the way Bedouins used to live. So this I can recognize is cinnamon. And then for the rest, I'm not too sure about. Here, this is anistar. Smells amazing, I know that. This is black pepper. I think this is cloves. And these I don't know. Oh, this is what's the name? Another name in French. It's Fève. Can't remember the name in English. No, I have a question. So, is it the traditional way of how Emirati used to live, or how Bedouins used to live?
Back in days, Bedouins.
Ah, Bedouins.
Emirati means is
From
Bedouins, Emiratis.
and then Emiratis.
I mean, you know, the Bedouins, we call that tribe, right?
Yes, the tribe. Yes.
Yeah, that tribe, that lifestyle. So when the petroleum,
Yeah.
They became
the
Emirati.
60s and 70s.
Yes.
So they have money.
Yes.
So then they little bit change the
Yes,
lifestyle. And
yes.
But you know, then it's called like before it's called Trucial states.
Ah, okay.
Then they call it Emirates.
Yes.
Like you know, one states.
Yes.
And became it's Emiratis who were living in the states.
Yes.
Or Emirates. We call
Yes.
it Emiratis.
Emirati. Okay. Okay. Wow. So interesting. Thank you so much.
You can go and take the soup.
Yes.
It's really good for your throat.
Okay. Great.
Enjoy it.
Thank you. You too. Enjoy. So this is the bread station. Now it's off, but Isaac recorded some images, and this is the lentil soup station. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yum. So this is the soup, and then this is the drink station. And here on your left, you have all the tables. And this is where we're going to have dinner. And you have the same on the other side. I'm going to be quick. And then in the middle here, you can chill and smoke shisha if you want. And then this is a bit of a scene, probably like a stage for some show later. And the same shisha area and living room area, let's say, to chill. Now, let's go have some soup. So we are now sat at our table, and I'm going to show you how they told us to drink the soup the proper way. So I don't know if you've heard, but the guide was explaining that this is exactly how like the Bedouins used to live. We call them Emirati after because that's what they became, but this is the Bedouin way of living. You take a bit of bread, and the bread is very thin. It's like as thin as crisps, and then you just smash the bread inside. You put it in the soup. Normally you add a bit of lemon, but I don't like lemon in food, so I'm not going to do it. But there are some slices of lemon here so that you can squeeze a bit of lemon juice. I'm not going to do that. So now onto the soup. Good morning, guys. It's a new beautiful day in Dubai. We are right outside our hotel. Our hotel is over there. We are waiting. We're a bit early, but we are waiting on our driver who's taking us to Abu Dhabi. So that's going to be great. That's going to be an amazing experience, I'm sure. So we're going for the whole day. So we're going to do a few activities there. Obviously, we're going to go to the big mosque, and then we're also going to see the Louvre Museum. And then I think there's a stopover at the Ferrari theme park, I think. But we're not going to go inside, but I think there's just a stopover just to see the outside. I'm not too sure. Probably have some food as well. And I think at some point we're also stopping over at the old town of Abu Dhabi. So that's a great schedule, and I'm really looking forward to it. The weather, as always, is amazing. We're already going back home tomorrow. And needless to say that I don't want to go home. First of all, 1 week is not enough to do everything in Dubai. For a city that's quite new or recent, they managed to really make a lot of things around activities and things to visit and to see and to discover. So honestly, there are so many things that we haven't done and that we didn't have time to do. Although our days were like every day we had something planned and some sort of activities. So yeah, I think maybe 10 days to 2 weeks, but then again, you know, budget-wise and time-wise, it's not always feasible to stay for that long. We definitely are planning on coming back. I think December, like end of year, is the best season, and I think it's their high season because we spoke with our driver yesterday, who was, by the way, so nice. So yesterday we did the safari with the Platinum Heritage organization, and oh my god, they were so good. We were supposed to go with the hotel, like another organization that organizes safaris and stuff, but they were fully booked. So we found this one on our site, like on our own, online. Like they went really above and beyond. Our driver / our guide was so good. His name was Harish. If you ever come to Dubai and you want to do the safari like we didn't do the dune bashing because that's not something we were really into, and we didn't do the sandboarding either because that wasn't something that we wanted. We wanted something a bit more premium and a bit quieter. It was all of that, and it was great. And our guide was the best. Like everyone, like from the staff who came across us, told us that we were so lucky to have him. He's been in the industry for such a long time, and you can really tell that he's passionate about everything he's sharing. He even told us about the stars, the constellations when we were in the desert and stuff. It was so interesting. Definitely, if you're thinking of doing this safari, go with them. Why was I telling you that? I can't remember now. But yeah, so basically Harish was telling us that this is the high season and that August, like the proper summer, is their quieter season. So for us, I think it would be a good idea to come back every Christmas, basically. Every Christmas / New Year, like during the December holiday. I think it's the best time. I can tell you that I am officially a sunny destination and warm destination girl. I've been to the mountains in February, like even in sunnier locations in spring, but it's still cold and I don't enjoy it as much as being in the proper heat. I'm probably made for heat. I don't know how to explain, but yeah. So we still have a few minutes to kill because we are a bit early, but we didn't want to stay in our hotel room. And then off we go to Abu Dhabi. Oh, and by the way, we don't have proper clothing for Abu Dhabi, for the mosque, but we were told so many different versions. Some people said that you can rent an abaya there. We asked our hotel if they rented abayas, but they don't. Some people say that they don't rent abayas anymore there. Some people said that you can buy abayas there, but some people said that you can't. I don't know, like we had so many different versions, so we are hoping that we will be able to get into the mosque, but surely there must be still something, I can't imagine such a touristic place with nothing arranged, like organized around that so that people can enter. But anyway, we'll see. We are now back at the hotel room, but before I give you the feedback on everything that we did today, I wanted to give you guys a room tour because I think I haven't done one of those since we've arrived here. So I'm gonna start with at the entrance, or in the entrance. So this is the entrance, and here is the bathroom. So you get a nice bathtub here. By the way, we haven't had a bath, neither yet. So maybe, so tonight is our last, tonight is the night, I was excited. So this is the bathroom area, so you have his and hers. No, I'm sure I've done this before. Toilets with the little bidet there, and you even have the little douchette, we call it, or the little shower head, in case you want to wash yourself. And then this I haven't showed you, it's the shower, and more specifically you get all Byredo products in the bathroom, which I find quite luxurious. You get also Byredo soap there, and even here hand wash and stuff is all Byredo. That's the bathroom area, which I found gorgeous. Also what I love is that you get a view of the bathroom through the bedroom, or vice versa. Now you can bring the blinds down up there so that obviously you get a bit more privacy, but I like that option, and it makes the room look bigger as well. So these are the different wardrobes. So you have a set of drawers here, you have the safe and stuff, and then here you have the hangers area. with everything you want to hang. I actually haven't used this bag. We didn't even get the time to go to the beach, to be honest, so that's why I didn't use it. But it's more to be on the safer side and take more stuff than you need than, you know. Anyway, so here is my husband, which doesn't come with the room. The view here, when you're watching TV and you leave all the curtains open and you have all the lights on in the city, it's beautiful. It's like such a busy city, futuristic vibes. We love doing that. So we watch Netflix and then we see everything all lit up outside. You get a nice desk area, and then this is the bed, which is a king size bed. It's quite big. I don't know if you can tell through the camera, but it's big. It's huge. And then here you get all the different coffee and tea station. So you get normally chamomile tea, mint tea, black tea and green tea. And then you get coffee, and you always get water bottles, which is great. And that's it really. So that's our room. And here is a 360 of our room. So now that we are sat, I just wanted to take a few minutes to give you guys a feedback on Abu Dhabi. Now, I have to be completely honest, the only thing that we really enjoyed today was the mosque. Now, even the mosque, it's a religious place, that's for sure, but it's so full of tourists that you don't really get to feel the spiritual side of the mosque. You see a beautiful monument that was built in a very extraordinary way and in a very impressive way. So you do get a bit, you know, like surprised, not surprised, but amazed by that, by the architecture of the place. However, in terms of connection and spirituality and the meaning of the place, I didn't feel much, if you know what I mean. Maybe because it was crowded, maybe because everybody was taking pictures, and we also were taking pictures. I'm not judging. We were tourists as well there. I don't know, like it was a bit distanced from what the purpose of that place was, I feel like. But it was beautiful and it's a must-see. For the rest of the tour that we had, a lot of stopovers, but we didn't expect the stopovers to be just driving by the place or just us being pointed out the place in question that we were supposed to see. So for example, the palace, we saw it from afar. The Louvre Museum, we saw it from afar as well on the motorway. You know, it was little things like that. And we even asked to skip the Ferrari world because we didn't want to go there. And also we had a stopover at the heritage, historical heritage place. Really and truly just like a small alley with like little shops that were designed in a way you could imagine older buildings used to look like before, like back in the days, way back, and they were just selling souvenirs. So we didn't enjoy that. And the lunch break that we had was in a very touristy place. It was like a very small restaurant. To me, it was more like a canteen than a restaurant where you would go. It was like a buffet system, but it was so crowded, all with tourists. So it wasn't very immersive in the sense that you would get, although we asked for Arabic food, but it was, you know, like in big trays and you had to queue to get your food. It wasn't our vibe, and especially because yesterday we had such an amazing, immersive, like a proper, you know, Bedouin style of evening and experiences and stuff. So today was definitely not the same. And maybe we were expecting things similar to what we had yesterday. So we asked our guide to go eat somewhere else. And so he took us to the mall. It's called the Marina Mall as well, but it's in Abu Dhabi. And there was a food court. And I got myself a KFC and Isaac got himself a Burger King. That wasn't really the vibe that we were expecting. After lunch, it was supposed to be a date market. It wasn't a market. It was just like shops, like an alley of shops, but very modern shop. Not like you would imagine a souk in Marrakesh or a souk in Tunisia, for example, you know, with the spices and all the different little routes and alley and where you would get lost. It wasn't anything like that. It was just like regular shops. And the guide took us just to one shop just to try a date and to buy the Dubai chocolate. So that was very aimed and touristy and quite rushed as well. All that to say that Abu Dhabi for us wasn't a very memorable experience apart from the mosque, which was memorable in itself. It's now the end of the afternoon. It's getting darker slowly, but here it gets dark quite early. So we're gonna chill for a while and then probably head out for one last walk. And then our flight tomorrow morning is at 11 a.m. but we have to be there. Normally they say 3 hours, but because on Monday mornings traffic can be quite crazy, we were advised to go 4 hours before. So I think we're going to leave at around 10 a.m., something like that. 10:30. 7:30, sorry, 7:30 to make sure to be there on time. And judging by the size of the airport, I don't think we'll be bored because it seems huge. So I'm sure we'll find ways to get ourselves or keep ourselves occupied before boarding. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you soon. Make sure please to subscribe, because for me it means a lot. It means that the work that I do is really useful to you guys and that you enjoy watching my videos and that you want more of them. So take care. I'll speak to you soon and I send you lots of love. Bye bye.